All right, welcome back to the Cincinnati Reds franchise. We will be using Chris Paddack in the player lock. So far, he has 16 starts on the season, 9 wins, 1 loss. He's already pitched over 109 innings, and he's only given up 9 runs. He's given up 6 walks, and he has 118 strikeouts with a 1.64 ERA. We traded we traded for him from the Twins. I don't know if I can bring up the trade here. Yes, we traded him for uh let me see. Silvio Brancho, Connor Overton, and Derek Law. And we traded uh, Miguel Castro from the Diamondbacks for Justin Dunn. I didn't see him having a roster spot for us anytime soon. We acquired Hel Ramirez for Novelli Marte. We already have Ellie De La Cruz. I didn't see him making the roster. And Ben Joyce, Werner Blakely for Kevin Newman from the Angels. So Ben Joyce has the potential to be something. Maybe in the next couple years, we'll have him. And then we also got Josh Morgan for some reason. I didn't see him doing anything. We do need a catcher next year. I'll be looking to probably picking up a backup catcher. We needed a first baseman after Joey Votto retires. He hits left-handers really well. Jonathan India plays pretty well. Spencer Steer still has, some time to develop. Ellie De La Cruz is our future. So is Mac McLean. He can play every base. Jake Fraley, we're going to keep him on board. He can't hit left-handers really well, but he can hit right-handers extremely well. TJ Frito is pretty good. Stuart Fairchild's all right. I'm hoping that one of our right fielders, we have a right fielder prospect coming in. Hopefully he does well. Alec Thomas is probably going to be our future as well. Nick Senzel is all right. Our starters are pretty young, except for Noah Syndergaard. He's only 30. Our side got him for like a 1-year deal. He's been having a pretty good season. I don't know if I'm going to keep him on board. I'm going to try to sign like an ace pitcher for us. But yeah. But let's go ahead and player lock here with Mr. Chris Paddack. And we'll see what happens. So I guess we're going up against a lefty. Never mind, we're going up against a righty. My apologies.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and we got a rubber match.
I do have work today at 4. I'm recording this video at Wednesday, January 10th. I don't know when you'll see this. I want to say you'll see this either January 13th or 14th. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. I like to record these videos in bulk, so I don't have to worry about it so much. I do work today, 4 to 10. But I'm gonna stay a little later.
Just about ready to roll on the hill for the Reds. Chris Paddack. What's the scouting report on him?
Sorry, hit the mic.
Time out, 6 innings, a quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
At the plate, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles. He is an issue that we gotta solve.
And a pitch. In the air.
I was about to say, are you starting?
Left center.
First pitch out. That's not too bad.
And there's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. And a big factor for them in recent games, Franmil Reyes.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
All right, let's try to throw something up.
C.J. Abrams stands in now and watches strike one. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
This 12-6 curve is Chris Paddack's best pitch. Zach Eflin kind of went crazy, 13
One
Ks.
down, base is empty. And a good eye there.
That's a
Ah,
good take.
all right, let's throw the slider.
Line drive.
Hey,
Makes
Spencer
the
Steer,
grab, and
let's
there's
go.
2 out. Here's Lane Thomas with 5 RBIs on 3 hits in the series.
All right, sorry guys.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Oh wow, Lane Thomas leads the team in home runs. That should be interesting. All right, let's throw the circle change.
Tapped softly on the ground. On the run, sends it over
Woo!
to first. And that's the 3rd out.
That's what I'm talking about, boys.
Nothing doing for Washington. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're watching Reds baseball on the show, Ohio.
All right, we're going up against Trevor Williams in this start. 22 starts, 4.8 record, 4.8 ERA, 94 strikeouts, 36 walks.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works.
All right, so nothing so far. I tried improving this offense, but we're pretty young, so
Reyes,
there we go.
Leading things off, and takes a strike.
I believe we're going to get at least a wild card if we continue this play.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
I've yet to get a strikeout yet.
The pitch.
Want a strikeout.
Swing,
Got a strikeout.
Struck him out. 1 out in the 2nd.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it
All
started.
right.
3-pitch strikeout.
Jameer
Gotta be better at the plate
Candelario.
right there, at least to foul
He's hitting 287
something
on the
off,
season.
Extend that at bat.
Now batting Jamer Candelario.
14 home runs and 46 RBIs, so he's been pretty solid for them as well.
Next one off the plate
Damn it.
inside. And it's 1-1.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
Ooh, the
because he's
Giants
so by the
versus
book, you'll sometimes see
Athletics.
pitchers questioning
They're not
him.
very
He'll
good,
make
the
a
Athletics
pitch
are.
on the edge of the zone, want the strike and not get the call, but most of the time Jerry gets it right. He's a good one.
Missed it.
Righty delivers. Goes down.
Got him.
looking.
He gave me that.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not
Yes.
quite in the strike zone, but he found
Luis
a spot
Garcia
that the
hitting at
umpire is
259
going
so
to,
far.
At least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
The Nationals are 25 games back.
Bounce to the right.
Jonathan India got it. Let's go.
And that'll do it. Nationals go quietly.
Oh, so we had 3 hits last inning. Did not do anything with them.
Back here at the ballpark, stepping.
We got 4 hits now. Still nothing. One of them was a triple. How the hell did we not score?
In Christian Marrero.
No, there was like 3 straight singles, and then we started like throwing. Man,
Back
I don't understand how we don't get a run on 3 straight
a
singles.
former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was
Who knows?
drafted in the 8th round back in 2015.
8th round, Christian Morel. Sounds like he's having a pretty good season. Hey, we did win in extras versus the Nationals. We should be killing this team.
That misses the
Golly.
zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Padres beat the Dodgers in extras.
Got
Got
him
him.
swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure,
Michael Chavis, 9 home runs, 43 RBIs, hitting at 226. Pretty good season. The batting average is probably not where you want it. You probably want that thing around 240, 250.
Throw over to Votto, and a couple of
Isaac Paredes gets 3 hits. Nice. Good for him.
You gotta be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed.
Yeah.
Thankfully, StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back.
Oh, they gave me that one. Alex Call, 261, 4 home runs, 12 RBIs.
Now, no balls in a strike.
He might be getting a start. If not, he's developed long enough to call him up.
Right there.
Spencer Strider has 184 strikeouts, which is insane to me. He always gets a lot of strikeouts, but I feel like he always gives up a little too much trying to go for the strikeouts. So he'll give you a pitch in, and like you'll take that bitch for like the other way. God damn it.
First pitch strike from the pitcher,
I'm about to.
No panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Punk.
Kicks and fires. Swings
Got him.
And misses, struck him out.
Let's go. Chris Paddack.
Nationals gone in order. And welcome back.
So far, pitching a shutout.
Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Victor Robles.
Oh yes, my video just posted for the Indianapolis Colts versus Jets. I had to play that game 2 times because I had to do stuff. Had to go to the grocery store and all those good things.
Still no score.
I would have done it later, but
well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And then the second one, I had to take my brother somewhere, unfortunately. So I didn't have time to record. I got time to play the game, and I was in the middle of my recording, but I had to stop the recording. So things like that will happen when you're busy. But like today, I'm not doing anything. I'm just chilling. As I get a strikeout on Victor Robles. That slider, man. Oh, great. We got to see Chris Paddack's ass. I'm glad we were able to see that.
Abrams to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Got a full moon. Jonathan India got there. Let's go. Oh, Corbin Carroll apparently got 2 RBIs. Hey, the Royals are beating the Phillies 3-1. Who would have thought that? Massey had 3 RBIs. So they must have had an RBI bases clearing double. Oh, son of a bitch.
Belted. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the pull.
30 doubles for Lane Thomas.
He didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order
there we
to
go. From Reyes.
Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first.
Oh, he went around. Don't start this bullshit.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches.
Oh, he swung at that. Come on now, ref.
Perhaps later on.
Hey, got him. Come on, Mr. Hinsdale. There we go. So that double doesn't get us anywhere. I got it going right now.
Nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning.
Nothing so far.
Jamer Candelario.
I was like, there's a dog that just popped up, but evidently that was not just a dog. That was our dog. I was like, what is that random dog doing? It's my dog, dumbass. The cat's kind of like looking, surveying the area right now. Oh, that was a perfect pitch. I don't know how he was able to get a hand on that one. That's insane to me. God, okay. I'm gonna throw that slider then.
This to center field.
All right. He popped that bitch up. Oh, he flew out, but we're 3 games ahead of the Chicago Cubs, so that's something I like to see.
And now it's
we did have a 6-game lead, and then we went through a minor losing streak.
first pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the
Which
strike
is
zone
unfortunate.
right now. Don't want to get
But they
yourself
are number
in
one in the
too
wild
low. You
card,
better be
so.
ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Oh. Boom.
Over to first, and the first two set down.
Having Ellie De La Cruz out there
Well, Boog, we talk about
makes me
how
happy.
the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder.
Damn it.
Wow, really impressive.
Marrero
Usually I get
in the
that
box
call,
for the
but
second
they didn't give me that one that time.
1 ball, no strikes.
Let's see. Can we go to 5 shutout
Swing
innings?
and a miss, and it's 1-1.
Apparently Aaron Rodgers is in my Madden 24 game. Aaron Rodgers is still there. So. Oh well.
Next
Oh, I was about to say. That sounded like it was gonna be hit hard, but it wasn't. So I'm glad about that.
And
Got
a
him.
swing and a
I'll tell you,
miss.
that curveball is
That's
nasty from Chris
strikeout number
Paddack, man.
7. 3 up, 3 down.
5 hits to
Washington
1.
Still back here in Cincinnati.
And we got 2 runs. We got 4 more hits. Thanks to Harold Ramirez and Jake Fraley. Harold Ramirez, we traded for him at the deadline. And Jake Fraley has been Mr. Consistent for us. So he's been hitting well. It's just Joey Votto, TJ Friedel, Spencer Steer, and Tyler Stevenson have been struggling. But
And here's
That's-
the first
that
baseman,
happens.
Michael Chavis.
Michael
Here
Chavis,
comes a pitch.
try to get through this.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a
Let's go.
shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Caught him looking for the
8
K.
strikeouts for Chris Paddack.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals.
Didn't even try to swing.
He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And that one
Ah.
just misses. A
Tyler
ball
Wells
and no
apparently threw a
strikes.
complete game shutout against the Mets, so good for him. Christian Javier increases
Well,
his
on the mound,
win total
very
to 15.
efficient, able to
Alex
produce
Call was
an
claimed
outcome.
off
Seems
waivers
like
in
within the third or fourth pitch of
2022,
just about
so
every
last year.
bat.
And he deals.
Now he's on the National starting.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient.
Or if
with
not,
the
he
pitch
is
count in
backing
this
up
one.
someone, so that's always exciting. If I'm not mistaken, let me check his stats. Who is their regular catcher? Oh, Christian Marrero. So what the hell? Oh, Kelbert Ruiz is their starter. Ah. Alex Call's the left fielder. Thought it was a catcher. Alright, so frame. Okay. I don't know how the lineup is constructed. Hold on. Oh, he's a DH then. Okay. The confusion. I thought he would be a catcher, but he's the left fielder. Well, he's a DH, so. On pitch number
On the
60.
ground, right side, Votto. And he handles it himself for the out.
Joey Votto got it. Grounded
Back
out.
to the top
Victor
of the lineup,
Robles.
Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals.
I like Victor Robles.
That one's in there.
Feel like if he was on a better team, he probably would be
Robles, 25 years old, and he was
better.
born in the Dominican Republic. Strike 2.
Ooh. Mariners demote Emerson Hancock. Apparently
Righty
he's
to the
there
plate.
to Double-A. He's their second best.
And that's a base hit.
He's their
So he
second
gets
best
on base
in
and
the
keeps it
organization.
going.
He's the 99th prospect out of 100. So.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits.
Oh
Chris.
wow!
He's
So
hit 10 straight.
Diamondbacks promote
Yeah,
Ryan
and on a
Bliss
nice trajectory,
to
average
AAA.
going up,
Number 4 in the
OBP,
organization.
everything
76.
he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
on the
Next offering is in for a strike.
in the world, or
Robles,
at least
the
nationally.
runner at first with 2 gone. Robles runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there.
I wasn't paying
It's kind
attention.
of a
I should have been
classic
paying
steal
attention.
Situation. You get thrown out, no big deal. That guy at the plate leads off the next inning. Now, a single to the
Oof.
outfield can push a run across.
And the righty deals. Ground ball right side.
Jonathan,
And he
you got
can't
there?
come up
Oh
with it.
no!
Here's a speed threat. Lane Thomas.
Lane Thomas against us, 269, 6 RBIs, 3 home runs. So he's kind of the guy that kills us in these
And the
situations.
first pitch misses for ball 1.
But he's hitting a
Speed on the
205 with
base
runners in
pass.
scoring
He
position.
handles the
So
bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type
If you were
of
hearing
run
anything in that
or
previous,
run and hit.
was the heater. And
He
we popped him
swings and hits
out.
a fly ball, center field.
I mean, flew out. Let's go.
Tracks it down for the out. That is the inning.
That's what I'm talking about,
It's in
boys.
the inning, but they can't get it. New inning getting started.
Okay, we got 3 runs now. All right, RBI, Jonathan India. Thank you, Mr. India. Got a hit. So far, the top of our lineup's been balling. It's the bottom of our lineup that's kind of eh.
Now it's Franmil Reyes.
Like the first 5 are
Right-hander back
pretty
to
good.
work.
It's just the bottom.
There's a strike.
The first 4 or 5 have been good. It's just the bottom 6 to 9 has been eh, to say the least.
And ball 1.
I missed that. Evidently, Charlie Blackman hits home run number
Kicks
15
Indians.
apparently against the Cardinals.
On the ground.
Oof.
And foul
The
ball.
Braves, it's 1-0 against the
And a
Cubs.
pitch.
Max Fried is going up against Jameson Taillon.
Swing
As I
and a
strike out
miss,
Franmil
and he is down on
Reyes
strikes
again.
For the 3rd straight at bat.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work
Jamier
up in the zone these days,
Candelario.
that's a devastating combination.
Foul ball.
Whew! Was not anticipating that, but shits. That would have been a home run.
Pitch is in there. That is strike 2.
Ooh, what a dots. Or do they call it sword now? They call it a sword, right?
That one just misses.
If my pitching vernacular is incorrect, you
1-2.
can let me know in the comments.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I don't know how he was able to lay off those curveballs. The curveballs are Chris Paddack's best pitch.
Next pitch misses. The count now 2-2.
Alright, I think he's going to be expecting this. But we'll see what happens.
And down
Oh,
on
they gave me that
strikes
one.
he
Sword, I
goes.
guess. Sword.
That's his second
Right?
strikeout.
Is that what the cool kids say nowadays? Sword.
2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Luis Garcia. There's a strike. Next one misses. Ball 1.
I think this might be Chris Paddack's last inning.
And
His
strike
pitch
2.
count's getting up
He's been able
there.
to go inside as well as outside,
And-
effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Ground ball right side. Votto takes it himself. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
Alright, 7 shutout innings for
Do it
Chris Paddack.
Washington. They
I think that's a
trail in
pretty
this
good
one,
game.
3-0.
I would say.
We
Oh,
go
they're
to
letting
the
him pitch.
8th, and now
Okay.
the catcher comes up to hit. Christian Marrero.
Think that they were going to let him pitch.
That one's in there. That's strike 1.
They went in extras. Oh, we already saw that though. So he's repeating the same things.
That's in there.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Chris Paddack, the former Padre,
Next one just misses.
Twin, and now Red.
That is ball 1.
We signed him to a quick 2-year, 3-year extension. Not much, just buying up his arbitration years at 4.7.
Fires over to first.
Pretty sure baseball
And that's
doesn't,
one away.
or someone that does baseball analytics is going to be like, Chris Paddack
Chavis now.
pitched the greatest season of all time.
Chavis drafted as a shortstop.
And now he's out of energy. I'm sure some baseball. I like watching those
Next
baseball
pitch
YouTubers. As you guys know, I sometimes work overnight. Mostly I work overnight. Sometimes I work closed.
And
Sometimes
here
I open. But I work overnight most of the time.
And that's in
And
for
I
a
like
strike.
listening to videos. Primarily like sports debates, like Speak. Every once in a while, I listen to First Things First with Nick Wright. But I like watching those little videos, those little baseball videos where they talk about like analytics and stuff. Oh, this not be a good pitch.
Fouls that
Okay.
off to the left
And-
and do it again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball
And,
up and in. He just
the
missed
one
his
I like
spot a
is
little bit.
Pedro Martinez.
Next
Oh shit!
pitch
Pedro
inside.
Martinez
Full
pitched the greatest
countdown.
inning. I mean the greatest
Good battle
season,
here,
and then
about
he
to
did
be
it
the
again
8th
by
pitch
like
of the at-bat.
Foolish Baseball, whatever his name is.
That's hard hit on the
Oh,
line.
did I get him out? I did.
Thomas
Flew out to Alex
puts it
Thomas,
away,
but he
2 down.
shot that bitch.
Now
98
it's the
miles per hour.
DH,
Jesus.
Alex Call.
So I'm pretty sure They're going to take me after this inning.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
Oh, Alec Thomas, I'm going to need you, buddy.
Hard to get it.
Let's
Nice
go.
grab on the run. And that is that. National Alexis Diaz comes on now. He pitched yesterday and
All right, so this is his. He doesn't have it. He doesn't have it. Bring in Zach Britton. He doesn't have it.
All these guys are rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Nick Lodolo got the win.
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Looking first at
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, Colin Holderman earned the win, his fourth this season, as the
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Bryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup, and when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats.
Almost ready to get underway and getting to start. Johan.
Hey, Jake Fraley hit a 16 home runs. 61
And
guys.
Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now Tucupita Marcano in there, and it's 0-1. And he takes a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Bryan Reynolds.
Well, he's leading the National League in runs scored, and it's kind of a weird individual stat, but I tell you what, somebody's got to plate those runs, and it seems like he's right in the middle of all of those big innings that they've been having this season. We'll see if he can be a catalyst in this one.
Bryan Reynolds, man. It's going to be a bane of our existence in this outing.
Now 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there
All right,
towards
he's out.
left field.
Let's
Puts the
go.
squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here. Bottom of the second. Here's O'Neill Cruz.
The shortstop.
Paddack back to work. Popped up.
All right.
Cruz on the move. And there's one down.
Very efficient.
Up next for
Jack
the Pirates,
Suwinski.
Jack Suwinski. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs.
Already had
Obviously
a,
trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one's in
seems
there,
like he's been pretty
0-1.
good.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and
Oh, I
strikes.
did that once.
Yeah, he's one of those
Previous
guys,
outing.
Spook, that
Okay.
just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's
Twins
appreciated
are
by
up on the
both
Phillies
sides.
4-0 in the 4th inning.
And
I got
down
him.
on strikes, 2 out.
I guess that's
Big power guy
Kyle
right
Farmer.
there, and generating
Nationals
so
are up on
much
the
bat
Athletics, but it
speed,
won
it's
in the battle with
hard
the
to bring
Tankers.
that to a halt once you've committed.
Rooker
He tried to check
hits
the
home run
swing,
number 16.
just couldn't do it.
Now here
Got him.
is Termarr Johnson.
279, 4 home runs, 18 RBIs.
Here's your
Woodruff,
one.
Woodford versus Greinke.
That one ripped.
Thank you.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Down in order go the Pirates. Set for the bottom of the 3rd at the plate for
Connor
Pittsburgh.
Joe.
Connor Joe.
8 home runs, 19
The
RBIs
wind of
with
the
a
pitch.
53 average.
That
Got
one
him.
finds the zone. Strike 1.
6
Joe
RBIs in his last
measures
10 games.
6 feet even. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick
gonna look
back
at me
in
funny.
2018.
Brother,
And the
I'm not trying to
pitch.
hit you. You're the sound hitter.
There's a strike.
Dude, there's so much break in this curveball. It's ridiculous.
Offering
Didn't get him.
misses. 2-2. And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece
Oof,
there. We'll do it
okay.
again. Swings and
Got him.
misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Andy Rodriguez. The next
Andy
Pirate to hit.
Rodriguez, 243.
And it goes
Oof.
just foul.
He has no home runs and 4 RBIs, so he's probably a backup.
And a pitch.
Damn.
Just off the inside edge. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground.
Thank you, Jake Fraley.
Pulls it in on the run.
Thank you,
Trying to
Mr.
take
Fraley.
on the wind in left field right there. Just a little too much traffic up in the air. Mother Nature won that one. It's hard to say, but I think that might be gone otherwise.
Santana hitting 9th in today's lineup. He joined the team as a free agent. Now a screamer into the outfield. Friedel makes the play, and it's out number 3. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at PNC Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Key Brian Hayes. Paddack back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's one away.
Now batting. The second
Tucupita Marcano, the next Pirate to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Votto takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Ryan Reynolds here. And there's a ball.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
The Pirates yet to pick up a hit here. The 1-1 is fouled off. swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, get Brian Reynolds out of here too.
Bucks go down quietly. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go for the
Oh,
last
no,
half
Cruz.
of the inning. And now here is O'Neal Cruz. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
So now 1-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one
Oh
misses
my
in the
goodness,
dirt.
dude.
The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And here is Jack Sawinski. Swinging a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 0-2 now. That one to first. Votto steps on first for the out. Termarr Johnson, the next Pirate to hit. And that's in there for strike 1. And that's a strike.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2. In the dirt. Stevenson to first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the right fielder, Connor Joe. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. There's a swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Bounced up the middle. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. In there for strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Votto. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Paddack back to work. There's the strike.
Not what he's
All
looking
right.
for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Okay. That hit my catcher.
On the
Go down.
ground right side. Slings to first.
There we go.
And a quick out number 1.
The second baseman.
Tucupita Marcano. The next Pirate to hit. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss.
Apparently, your first team All-Pro includes Lamar Jackson, Christian McCaffrey, Kyle Juszczyk, CeeDee Lamb, and Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Trent Williams, Joel Bitonio, and Tyler Smith. Jason Kelce, Zach Martin, Lane Johnson,
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Miles Garrett, Max Crosby,
He swung
Dexter
over top
Lawrence,
of the curveball.
Chris Jones, Aaron
Chris,
Donald,
third time through the
Roquan
order, and a
Smith,
couple of quick outs
Fred
for the
Warner,
starter.
Duran Black,
Yeah, he's been
Patrick
very
Surtain,
frugal today. Economical
Jesse
with
Bates,
the pitch count.
Kyle Hamilton, Keyshawn Nixon, Darius Davis,
Brian
Jalen
Reynolds,
Reese,
the
Maven,
next Pirate to hit.
Brennan Schooler, Brandon Aubrey, AJ Cole, and Ross Metalik. That's first team All-Pro, according to the Writers Association.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Strike two.
Ah!
The Pirates hitless so far in the game. On the ground to the left, De La Cruz.
There you go.
To first, that's the third out. Bottom of the inning, leading off, O'Neal Cruz.
Not a single base runner through the first 7 innings for these guys. They've had no answer.
All right. Let's do this. Still 2-0,
Wide of the
man.
pitch. Yeah, that's too high. Paddack into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball.
Thank you. They gave me that. They gave me that one. All right,
They
relax.
didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Got him looking for the K. Strike 3 called, and a slider at the knees.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this.
Oh, that's the
one,
NFL Players
not just
Association
in terms
now.
of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the
they're all
strikeouts
pros.
kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to
You're crazy,
truly
man.
go right after opposing batters.
Now
That's right, you
here
might
is
as well.
Jack Sawinski in there, and it's 0-1. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. 0-2 as he waves at that one. The Pirates still looking for their first hit in this one. The punch out
Got
there.
him.
That's out number 2.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
He sucks at home.
Jamar
How do you suck at home?
Johnson, the next Pirate
Well,
team,
that's
is
like the
home and away
epitome of the Houston
splits
Astros
there.
last season.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's small as hell,
You know,
though.
he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Next one misses, and the count 1-2.
Brother was full, let's be honest.
Struck him.
See, I told you. Told you he was fooled, man.
And welcome back. And now the right fielder, Connor Joe. Here comes a pitch. Just
How do you guys only give me
missed.
2 innings,
Boog, I'll tell you right
2
now,
runs, man?
every player defensively on their toes like never before.
That one off the mark, and now 2-0.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
And now 2-1. Pitch misses there, and a count of 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing
Got
and
him.
a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd
Yeah, I'm better
straight
than-
at bat.
Yeah, let's
There's
go.
another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs
All
it.
I'm saying, bro.
Rodriguez in the box again, takes a strike.
All right. How do you only give me 2 runs of support, man? It's nerve-wracking.
Next offering is
Damn,
downstairs.
thought I had him.
It's a good take.
Thought I had him. Thought I had him again. What is he, too early? All right.
The pitch. Hit on a line,
How?
and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game.
Damn. I had a perfect game going. That's crazy.
At second, and he's out, trying for 2. So they're
Well,
down
let's
to their
at
final
least get
out.
the complete game
Next to
shutout.
switch hitting first baseman Carlos Santana, and a foul ball. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Strike 2.
I was like, I feel like there was no way I could have made a better pitch. That was just a blooper. I can't do anything about bloopers, man.
Bounce to the left side. Steer. Throw to first. Ball game.
Close
And
enough.
The Reds claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this guy was so close to getting into the history books. He pitched well all game long. That 1 hit in the 9th inning. Little disappointing, but he got right back on track to finish it out and get the W.
That's what I'm
team.
saying.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
Chris Paddack, man. It's been great. I like him a lot. I don't know how he was able to foul it off, but
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the
Chris
Show.
Paddack's coming up
First
on
at the
Spencer
NL
Strider,
Central,
though.
Chris Paddack won the game, finishing a complete game 1-hitter as Cincinnati got the best of the Pirates 2-0. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. The Blue Jays.
Now he beat the shit out of them. India and other Cruz hit home
Beginning of
runs.
the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Reds smacked 15 team hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 11-.
All right, we lose. We lose again. We've been losing a lot of Noah Syndergaard starts now. All right, so we won this start. I wonder if, because it's Alexis Diaz. No, actually, he did pretty well.
Edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. In the National League Central, the Cincinnati Reds racked up 11 hits as a team
Good
as
job.
they took down the visiting Blue Jays 8-7. Brian.
Chris Paddack wins us another start. Alexis Diaz comes through.
Great Sunday action live.
They were gonna give him another complete game, but they couldn't get past a couple.
Looking
But
first at the NL Central, Chris Paddack collected the victory in his 12th
Jonathan
win,
India had 3 home
putting
runs.
the Reds
I mean,
down
3 home
to
runs,
the Jays
3
3-2. He
RBIs.
currently owns the lowest ERA in the National League among qualified.
Golly.
It's Monday morning.
We're gonna play against the
Inside
Angels.
The show. In the National League Central, the Toronto Blue Jays snapped
Get
their
Noah
5-game
Syndergaard, and then
losing
Noah
streak
Syndergaard will
as
be
they
the last
got
one.
past the Reds in Cincinnati, 13-9. Entering the day's action, the Reds sit in first place in the National League Central Division, 2 games up on second place, while the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 9.5 games behind first. The Minnesota Twins broke up their 5-game losing skid as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-3. In the standings, the Twins sit in second place in the AL Central Division, only a half game back, while the Pirates sit in third place in the National League Central Division, 16 games out of first. The Texas Rangers put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 10-6. As of right now, the Rangers are in second place in the AL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. While the
We're trying to help Noah's in the dugout. Alright. We're gonna get him a win at least, or at least try to.
Drew Smiley grabbed his 13th win overall this year, leading the Cubbies
Alright.
past the
Don't like, comment,
Royals
subscribe, guys. Do all those good things. I'll catch everyone next one. Peace. Let me save the
Heading
game.
into the day, the Cubs sit in second place in the National League Central, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Royals are in
Damn,
last
2 games.
place in the AL Central.